everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Joe and this is Heart and Hustle Printing. As you just saw in that clip right there, we're going to be screen printing 2 orders of shirts. I'm going to show you the process of setting up and doing this t-shirt or these hoodies right here. But when it comes to these gray ones right here, I'm just going to show you the clips because I got to get these done pretty quickly. Also, I'm going to let you know right now that I did order the ergonomical Squeegees, but this one right here came in defective, and as we can see, as I hold it up, the durometer or whatever this is just falls right out. So it's in there and just a little shake like that, it falls out. I ordered this from Total Link Solutions. They have since fixed the problem. I let them know that I was having problems with it. I then sent them a little video of exactly what I just did right there. And what they did is they sent me another one. So pretty cool on their behalf. They told me just to keep this one right here. So they did send me another one. And if we look, this one right here doesn't shake out. So when you watch this video, I'm going to show you this one right here that it is defective, but just keep in mind, Total Link Solutions, pretty cool. They sent me this one with this, and then they sent me an extra one of these, so pretty cool. So I just want to say thanks to Total Link Solutions. It wasn't a hassle. They didn't give me no problems with it. They just asked me, hey, send me a video of exactly what it's doing. I did that, and then within 2 days, I got this in the mail. So I appreciate it. So look them up. I'm not affiliated with Total Link Solutions. It's just where I go for right now to buy my stuff. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you the way I screen print. I'm still learning. I'm still going through the learning process. It's a learning curve. It's not like vinyl to where you just cut. You're able to move it around, manipulate it, stick it on there, and press it. This right here, if you don't register it right, and then if you don't line it up right, if you don't burn your screens right, if you don't wash them out right, you're going to come up with a whole bunch of problems. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I did. If you guys caught me live, I did show you some of the mistakes that I did. I did edit it out of this video, but just go back to the live and I show you some of the screens that I didn't burn long enough, and when I went to wash it out, it ended up messing up the emulsion. It's going to happen. It's a learning curve. If you're getting into screen printing and you look at the videos that everybody puts out there, they make it look super easy. Just keep in mind, mistakes will happen. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. If you're new to this channel or you're just watching for the first time or you've been here before, you guys know that this channel is dedicated to those that are looking to start off. My whole goal with this channel is to help those that are looking to start off, either with the vinyl, getting set up with a cutter and a program, or getting set up with something simple like this to get the job done. So with that being said, if you're a screen printer and you've been doing this a long time, maybe this video isn't for you. But if you stick around and you see something that I do, that you do different, hey, drop some comments down below. Let me know what I could do better, because I'm always willing to learn. Then again, I don't know everything. I do the same thing just like everybody else. When I want to know something about this or about vinyl that I don't know, I go to YouTube, I look it up, and I learn like that. All right, so I just want to tell you guys, rule number 1 that I have is whenever I make profit off of a job that I do is always to put back into the business or invest in myself, so that in the future, whenever I do get another big job, I already have all the equipment and I don't have to go out and buy more because I already have it in stock. Also, with that being said, remember, whenever you're screen printing, mistakes are going to happen, things are going to happen that you can't fix. So the best thing you can do is whenever you make your order for your shirts or for whatever you're ordering, make sure you always order extra. Last thing you want to do is have that one last shirt, then you mess it up, and then you don't have another one. All right, so like I said, you have to invest in yourself. So what I did is for this next job that I'm doing, I ordered a whole bunch of shirts and a whole bunch of hoodies. They should be here either tomorrow or the next day, which is cool. And I'll put those in this video later on when they get here. But right now I'm going to show you the stuff that I just got. This stuff right here, everybody's going to ask, where did you order your stuff from? I ordered it from Total Link Solution. This is what I ordered right here. We're going to go over some of this stuff that I ordered so you guys can check it out. All right, so here we are right here. As you can see, I ordered some 110s and some 156s. I have some 110s and I have some 155s that came with this press when I first bought it. And then I got some 230 mesh for some halftones that I did a while back also. So now I have 12 screens total. I know that's nothing to those of you that do this all the time. Like I said, we're just building our inventory so that later on we'll have enough to do plenty of jobs. All right, and then the next thing that I ordered were these right here. These are those Pellet sheets or test sheets. I think I ordered 110 of them for like $29 or something like that. I ordered these on Total Link Solution also. All right, and then the next thing that I purchased were these right here. These are the 4-inch Squeegees. I ordered 2 of them. I'm always doing chest pieces, and they're about 3 inches whenever I do them, 3.5 to 4 inches. So I'll be able to do them a whole lot easier with these. Usually I use the 8-inch ones that are made of wood, and it's a whole lot harder to clean these. So these right here I've always wanted. So I started investing, and I'm going to start getting some of these. So I started with the 4-inch Squeegees first to give them a try. Also, these right here, they come with the screws in a little package like this right here. So it comes with two nuts that will slide inside of here, 2 screws that you'll put here to keep this tight. And then the last thing that I ordered was this squeegee right here. It's the ergonomical squeegee. I'm going to give this one a try. The only thing that is suspect with this one right now is here it is, and if I just wiggle it, the whole thing falls out. So I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I thought it was supposed to have a tight fit, but hopefully whenever I use it, it doesn't do that. So we're going to use it for the big pieces that we're going to be doing. I want to give it a try. So that's why I ordered it. So we'll see how it works. Maybe with the pressure it'll stay in there. Or maybe I could put something underneath here to keep it in. But as of right now, it looks like it's going to fall out. But we'll see what happens. And like I said, if any of you guys use this and you know something that I don't know about this and why it's not sticking like it's supposed to, leave some comments down below. I'm always willing to learn. Then I did buy this right here, this brown color. And then I bought this green. This isn't the right green that I wanted. This is a lime green. I wanted a dark green because the other one that I'm going to do is supposed to have green eyes. So this is the wrong color green, but we're going to see what happens. Maybe I can mix something with it to make it like a darker green, not a lime green. But it is what it is. I guess I clicked the wrong button when I ordered it. Alright, so as you guys know, in my last couple videos that I did when I was screen printing, I used this right here, and I would spray it on the palette. I'd put the shirt down, and then when it came up, I'd spray some more. And all that does is just make the lint build up over and over as you're screen printing a whole bunch of shirts. Alright, so I'm not using that no more. What I'm using now is this Pellet Tape. Whenever I went to the ISS show in Dallas, Tech Source was giving away samples of it, so I got one from them. And this stuff right here has been a game changer for me because I didn't know nothing about it. I was always using the glue, so for me as a beginner, I didn't know this stuff existed until I went to the show in Dallas. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is when it comes time to be putting the tape on the inside of this stuff right here, I used to use like regular tape, but when I went to the Printing United show in Dallas, I ran into the guy from Pmi. This is what he was selling out there. He wasn't giving these away as samples. He was selling these for $10 a box, which isn't bad. You go to PMI.com, and one of these right here will cost you about $10. So for a box of 3 of them, you get 3 of them in a box for 10 bucks. If you don't know, if you're just getting started and you're looking to try this tape, you can go to PMI.com and you can request samples, and they will send you one of these for free. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to coat 4 of these screens, and then real time is going to be till tomorrow until I wash them out. But camera time, editing time is going to be pretty quick. So let me get in here and show you how I coat one of these right here. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so here we are. What I did is I just turned off the light. I got this yellow light over here in the background. That's what we're going to be using to do this next part. As you guys know, with the emulsion, it's sensitive to light. So keep it out of direct light so that it doesn't dry up on you. All right, so I know you can't see this, but this is the pink polymer from Ryonet. I like using this one because I have never had any problems with it. Just make sure you get an even coat whenever you lay it down in there. Alright, so we got a good amount in here. There's more than enough in there probably to do 2 screens, and then I'll add some more in there in a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over here. I just have a chair. I don't have nothing fancy, no backboard or nothing fancy to do this. All I do is use a chair, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Alright, so here we go. We're going to use one of these 155s. I like to do the front side first. All the videos that I've seen, people have said do the front side. Once you do the front side, you turn around and you do the back side, pushing the emulsion back to the front so that it can sit thicker on the front. I'm just going to lay it up against this, tilt it forward, let the emulsion sit on there. Once it does, you just want to zip it up. Make sure you leave a thin coat, don't leave a thick coat. So leave a very thin coat, just like that. Nice and shiny glass right there. Now we're going to turn it around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I like to go over it twice just to make sure I got a really thin layer on there. I don't like nothing too thick, but as I can see, and as you can see with the light shining through this, it looks pretty good. It's not thick. You don't see no thickness on there, so it looks good. Here's one side. Here's the other side. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the other three that we're going to do, but that's the process that I do whenever I do one of these. So it looks good. We're going to go from there. Alright, so as you guys saw, those 4 screens, I didn't have to fill this back up. It was good to go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this back into this little tub right here so that it could be used again later. And then whenever you order stuff, sometimes they throw little cards like this in there. I don't know if you can see this or not. It's just a little piece of cardboard. It's called the Ultimate Cleaning Card. It's got the perfect angle to scoop this and put it right back in here. So let's go ahead and do that. This card just won't start putting it. So you can save it. Alright, so it cleaned up pretty good. Everything that I could get out of there is out of there. Whatever's left is just a little bit. Then I'll take it out and I'll clean it out. This right here is going to pop back on here. So this, put it away. This, we're going to go clean it out. Alright, so here we are. We're going to be using Coreldraw for this over here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to print this from here to this side over here. We're using the Canon Pixma 6820. The link will be down in the description if you're interested in this. It's a lot cheaper than having to run around and go print them all the time. You can go down there and buy this right here. We're going to be using simple steps. I'm not going to show you the process of what I went through to separate the artwork. If you guys want to know, I did it in another video. You can check the teaser that's going to pop up right now. So check out that teaser whenever you got time. Show you the process of what I do whenever I take the artwork and separate it and how I do it. So if we look right here, that's the underbase. This is going to be the red. This is going to be the silver. And this will be the gold. So we're going to come back to the Pantone color and then we're going to go ahead. I like to load one paper at a time so that they all stay even. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to send this to the printer and we're going to print these out. Alright, so as we're getting ready to print, it's telling me here that my ink is low or it's out. So we're going to check that out real quick. Alright, so as we can see, the black is blinking. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pop that one out. Alright, so we got the cartridge out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to replace this one. If you guys remember when I first unboxed this, I told you that I bought this right here just in case this happened. But this 250 black, which is this one right here, comes with 12 of them. So here we are right here. All the extra ones that it came with. The link for this will be down in the description also. This was pretty cheap, so go ahead and check this out if you're getting one of these. Alright, so here it is right here. Got this little orange thing. Just gonna pop it off. Slide it into place. Close it up. So the light on this one was up here. But the light for this one, you can see it down there. It's not blinking. So we're gonna go over, we're gonna close this up and then we're gonna print it out. We're showing here that it's full now. Good to go. Alright, so here's the first one. Looks good. This one right here is the white underbase. Has a choke of 2. So this is going to be underneath everything. So looks good. I'm going to print the rest of them and then we'll see how they look. Alright, so here we are right here. Here's the screens. This is going to be the silver color right here. This is going to be the gold. This is going to be the red up here on top, and then this is going to be the chest piece. I just put it all on one page. But for this one, I moved the registration marks right here, if you can see them. Alright, so here's my palette right here. This is what I use whenever I do it. I got all these lines drawn on here. These all mean something. This top one right here is where the back of the shirt will go. This one's where the front of the shirt will go. And if you look over here, it's blurred out. I need to add some more lines in here, darken them up. But this is where the chest piece will go over here. This right here, I didn't make this right here. I got this off of another YouTuber. If you guys want to look him up, Liberty Graphics, he's always putting out stuff on YouTube about screen printing. This is one of the things that he put out a video on how to register your film. And then he went through what all these lines mean. So if you guys want to check him out, go to Liberty Graphics on YouTube, check him out, so you can see exactly what all this means. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go with this first one right here. As you can see, we got our registration marks here, we got our registration marks down here. Basically what I do is, because this is going to go on the back of the shirt, I'm going to line it up right here. So the lines that I have on here, these lines right here are a little bit thin. I need to make them thicker. These registration marks I made myself. I didn't do a video on it, but I just made them myself. But what I do need to do is make them a little bit thicker so that they'll line up with these Sharpies. Because these are kind of thin, and what they do is they'll have a little bit of play in them. So make your registration marks bigger so that you'll have no play at all. And then what I do is I just line it up the way I'm going to do it, so that I can line all of them up the same when it comes to lining them up. So this is going to be the first one. I'm going to put some tape on here. We're going to turn off this light. Like I said, we're going to turn this light off. We're going to switch to the dark light. I'm going to bring one of my screens out here. We're going to go ahead and stick this to the screen. All right, so we're going to put the film on here. The side that you want facing up is the side that you printed on. If you flip it the other way and you stick this side to the screen, it's going to print backwards. So make sure you put the side that you printed facing up. So I'm going to line this up the best that I can. Then once we get everything done, we'll register it later. But I'm just trying to get it as close as I can so that everything will match up. And that looks good right there. And then all I do is I bring this down, touch the tape that is on there, and then once that is done, you should be able to lift it up and the image should stick to it. So our image is on there. I'm going to make sure it's good. It's good. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this back off. And there it is right there. Alright, so those of you that have watched me screen print before, I have this foam here, and what I like to do is I like to grab my screen, put it over the foam so that it gets a solid backing on there. So we're good. Alright, and then once I get that in place, I got this piece of glass. What I do with this glass is I lay it over it so that I know underneath I'm getting pressure, on top I'm getting pressure, so we should have a good seal. I don't have the vacuum thing, but this is the best thing that I got. Alright, so as you guys know, I use this halogen light right here. We're going to turn it on for 1 minute. After the 1 minute, I'm going to take it out. We're going to take it to the wash booth that I made, and then we're going to wash it out and see how it looks. Hopefully everything comes out good, so I don't have to do it again. You can see the stencil. This is the white underbase. All these little names came out really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the next one ready. And while I'm getting the next one ready, I'm going to stick this one back under the light so it can harden it a little bit more. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the process of me doing all of these screens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut. I just want to show you the process of doing one of them. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of them done, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, last thing I want to show you guys is this right here is my washout booth. It's not the best, it is what it is. But this right here is just two totes. If you look at the side, you'll see that it's just two totes. I flipped them over, I screwed them together, and then what I did was cut the front out of both of them, and then made my own little thing. So it's better than spending $400 or $500. This right here probably cost me like $30. So, alright, so here's the stuff that we're going to be using. I told you guys that I would show you what I ordered whenever it came in. So we have some next level shirts, some Bella Canvas shirts like this one right here, Bella Canvas, you can see that, and then some, I don't want to get these all messed up, but some next level. And then for the hoodies, they're all Bella Canvas hoodies. So we see there, Bella Canvas hoodies, they're all the same. We got all the same with the grays, and then with the blacks, we did all black hoodies with all black shirts. So I just wanted to show you the order that we're going to be doing. And then right now, I do have, let me show you. This is the way I situate all my stuff is, so as we can see, this has 1, 2 shirts wrapped up inside of a hoodie. And what I do to keep track of my stuff is I leave the pocket shown like this right here, and I put the invoice inside of it so I know exactly what I gotta do. I'm doing 2 shirts and 1 hoodie. So this goes with this. So whenever it comes time to do it, I could just put this back in here when I give it to the customer. Everything that they said they wanted is on that invoice. So when they get this, they can't say, well, I didn't want that, because it's on there and you paid for it. And when they pay for it, it's like a confirmation saying everything that was on there was good. Alright, so like I said, here we are. We got them all taped off. This is the first time I'm doing a white underbase, so I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go away with it. So the reason I'm doing the underbase is more for this red right here. This gold that I have, this gold and this silver right here that I got from Total Link Solutions, it doesn't need an underbase, but I'm going to be using this red right here. I'm going to be using this red that I got with this kit, and the last time that I printed red on black shirts, it wasn't bright. There's a picture back there I can show you guys later, but the bright red didn't shine bright, so I'm hoping with the white underbase that it'll shine better. So I just did an underbase through the whole thing, so we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. And then we got this white also from Total Link Solutions that we're gonna be putting for the white underbase, hopefully. So hopefully it all works out. Hopefully everything with this press right here, it's kind of hard to register stuff. You just got to be like very precise with it. That's why I'm iffy about the white underbase. But I did it with a choke of 2, so it should sit underneath all the prints. So if you don't know what a choke is, basically it's like a contour cut when you're doing vinyl. So if that makes sense. If not, leave some comments down below. I'm pretty sure myself or someone else in this video that leaves comments can answer your question. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to put some Pmi tape on here that I bought. Alright, so we got that on there, just like that. And what that's going to do is it's going to protect my lines, and it's going to keep me from having to put glue on this and let that thing build up with fibers or lint from the shirts. It's going to keep it from doing that. So in a minute, we're going to peel this up. Let me peel some of this right here. So we got that piece. Alright, so I got all these little ones taped off. I don't have these big ones taped off yet because whenever I do my first, I guess we could say my first pass, I want to make sure all the registration marks line up before I go ahead and tape these off. So we're going to be using this red from Nevertheless, which is okay. It is a nice bright red like it says. I knew it was going to do that. So we got a problem here. Alright, so the white looks good. The reason you heard it like pop like that is because it was sticking to this right here. But other than that, this looks good. So that's the white underbase, if you guys could see that. Alright, so we got a new test sheet on here. Start with the white underbase first. There's our white with the gold over it. And then last, the red. And there's our red. Alright, so there's the image. Looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, we're going to put a shirt on there and hope for the best, right? That white underbase. If I don't have the white underbase on there, this thing will print perfectly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to get ready to start printing these. I got one on my flash dryer right there. I went ahead and I started printing. I got a couple of them done. The reason I just wanted to print a couple, trial and error, you know what I mean? So I was good. Here's the image right here. I thought I was good. And then when I looked at it, I left the registration mark uncovered. So now we got a good shirt for scraps. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can clean this off, but I'm not going to worry about it. I bought plenty extra, so pretty good. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start pressing these or screen printing these, and stick around so you can check them out. Alright, so all the shirts I have the invoices. This one's for 2 medium shirts. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and stick it on there. Make sure whenever you're doing this that your hands are clean, because if not, you're going to get the ink on the shirt, and this is the last thing you want to do. Alright, so like I told you guys, also I was going to go with the white underbase. I was having problems with it. I don't have micro registration, so I just did away with it. And the shirt still looks good without it, so I'm going to go ahead and print these without it. This one right here is a special shirt. This one is going to have some vinyl up on the top of it saying course leader. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this shirt up a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit lower so that I can put that right here above. So I'm going to move this up. But the rest of the shirts will be all at around the same place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in reverse. I'm going to start with the smallest one first. I'm going to go with the red. With the red, printing the red on the black, you got to do a couple passes since we're not doing the white underbase. And then whenever it comes time to curing it, we're going to do what they call print, flash, cure, print, flash, print, whatever. Print, flash, cure. Alright, so that's the first. We did 2 there. I'm going to do one more. Hit it one more time. So as you can see, the red's popping out a little bit more now. So we're going to hit it one more time real quick. After we do this, we're going to print the silver and then the gold. Here we go. Like I said, we're doing from a bigger image to a smaller image. I mean, from the smallest image to the biggest image. That's the way it worked out for me printing these. The good thing about a cheap press is whenever I get a bigger press and a better press, that I will enjoy the benefits of what it's going to come with. So there's the chrome or the silver, the brilliant silver. So what I usually do is, I don't know if you guys can see this, I put the flash dryer right here. I'll set this up in a different angle in a minute. And then once I move it from here, I got a shirt behind me. I will then move it and put it over the shirt for a little bit longer. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit these names a little bit. And then we're gonna do the gold. Need to grease it up. All right, and then we're gonna, after that, we're gonna go ahead and we will hit the gold right here. So it should come out good. And then when I do the gold, I will hit the red one more time because there's still some white paint underneath here. And what that white paint is doing is it's transferring to the red. So here we go with the gold. There's the gold. Alright, so if you look, you can see, hopefully you can see the red. It's got some white haze in it. So all I'm going to do with that is hit it one more time with the red and it'll pop it out. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this one more time. And there it is, that looks good. so what we're doing right here is we are doing these chest pieces right here for these hoodies and the t-shirts, because we did the back yesterday. Now we're doing the front. The reason I didn't show the process on this, I did show you how I set it up, but what I didn't do is I didn't go through the process of doing all of them. I got one hoodie and one sweater. I mean, one sweater and one t-shirt left, but we've been live on YouTube for the last 2 hours, so that's why I didn't do it. But we're here now. We're gonna shoot this last one. Someone throw a comment on there so we can see it whenever we let this video come out. Next one. There you go. JR Cup. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Appreciate you guys for stopping by tonight. I'm gonna print these last two, and after I print these last two, we're gonna end this live. Alright, so then we're doing the front chest piece on these t-shirts, and then we're doing them on the hoodies. These are the last two that I have left. Then this order will be complete. So all I did was, you guys saw when I lined these up, whenever I put them underneath the exposure thing, what I didn't show you is when I washed them out, because I do it all in my garage. I do everything in here, right? So I didn't show you that. We're using the gold and the silver. We're probably gonna do, I've been doing 2 passes on it. So I'll do the first one, and then I'll do another one, and then I'm gonna hit it with the flash drive. Hit it with this flash drive. Hit it for a little bit. Once we do that first coat, we're gonna come back with the silver. Hit it with the silver one time and it should be good. That one, and then we're gonna come with the silver subscriber giveaway, 5 yards of vinyl or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so as we just saw right there, that order is complete. Now we're going to go ahead and get started on the next order. I've already cleaned all the ink off the screens. Now I got to remove the emulsion. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Whenever I go ahead and I clean it out, I'm going to throw some clips. But I'm not going to talk through the process on this one because I got to get it done by Wednesday. I got to turn these in. So I'm going to go ahead, clean this emulsion off, put some emulsion on there, burn some screens. So stick around, you'll see a quick process of this one right here. Everything's done, everything's packaged. Let me show you the way I package them. So if you guys know, if you've seen my past video or my Instagrams, you guys will see that I have that little thing that you can fold shirts. So this is the way I fold them, put them in a bag like this, and then I put their name on the outside so that they will know where they're gonna go. And then for the hoodies, I do the same thing, but instead of folding it, I fold it with that thing and then I roll it up and stick it in here. And then I leave the main image showing just like this. And as you can see, it rolls around just like that. So these are all packaged up. And then the same thing with the black ones. They're packaged up too. And then like I said, if they ordered a hoodie and a shirt, I tape them together so that they will know exactly what they're getting. So that's the way I package them, the way I just showed you guys. I put them inside of boxes so that it's easier for me just to give to one person, and then that one person could distribute them to everybody. And the last thing I like to do is the original art. This one right here, they hand drew this. So with this piece right here, I'm going to stick this back inside. And then another thing is I like to do a test print like this right here. And then with this test print, what they're able to do is take it, and then everybody that they graduated with can sign it and write what they want. I wrote congratulations class 15 so that they will have this, or the person that drew it will have this. Not everybody, just the person that drew it will have it. And then the same thing for the other class, they're gonna have this one too. So I just put them inside the box so that whenever they open it up, they already know that they to be expecting it. So pretty cool little thing I like to do. So whenever they graduate, like I said, people can sign it and they can go from there. All right, so that's it. I just want to take you guys through the steps on the way I do screen printing. I could be tweaked. Whenever I was live, a lot of you had good information when I was screen printing the chest pieces on those hoodies that night. So thank you guys for all the good information. And then last, I want to say thank you guys for the support. I was looking back at some of the old pictures. I actually took this picture right here, which is from November of last year when I hit my first 1,000 subscribers. Here we are now 1 year and 1 month later, almost 10,000. So just this year alone, we almost hit 9,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for the support. People like you that comment and always have questions, whether you send me a question here or you send me a question on Instagram, or if you text me with the number down below, I always try to answer you guys. You guys are the ones that fuel me to keep putting out product. It's a long process. I could screen print all these shirts in like 2 days, but then us as creators or YouTubers sit there and we got to do the different angles, we got to do the different cuts, and then we have to go back and edit the video. It doesn't matter because it's all worth it. You guys make it all worth it. So 2019 was a success. We got plans for 2020. I cannot wait till January. I cannot wait to tell you what we're going to do, show you what we're going to do. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you just stumbled across this channel for the first time because you saw something that you liked in the picture, hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you're notified whenever we do something. Again, we were going live on Saturdays and it became a really big hassle for us because on the weekends is the only time that I'm off. So we changed it up. We're not going to be going live every Saturday. We're just going to throw random spurts in there so that nobody can expect it. But we will be going live. We will still be doing giveaways. So like I said, 2019 was a success. Let's keep climbing. Let's keep growing together. Let's make 2020 a whole lot better than 2019. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And until next time, keep pressing.